The following clip is an excerpt taken from one of our full case walkthroughs that we share with our Confidence in Echocardiography members every month. This particular one is an 8-year-old cat, and I filmed this with Dr. Sharif El Sharif of City Vet Clinic in Abu Dhabi. The first 20 seconds you'll see is the right parasternal long axis view, just so you can get that first impression of how the cat's echocardiogram looks, and then I'll cut out all the views in between and resume from the left-hand side where we're looking at the apical views. We definitely have a very dilated right side and a squashed looking left side. So the septum is looking very flat across the screen. It's normally kind of bows into the right, but it's actually being pressed down upon.
Yeah.
So you can see massively dilated right side in comparison to the left. And as we saw from the other side, the apex of the heart's been taken over by the right ventricle. Images will improve as we go along, as the gel soaks in. I'm going to start with the right side. I'm going to get my tapsy while I'm here. I've got nice alignment with that from here. And my S prime. Putting that right where the tricuspid valve inserts. And now let's have a look at this valve. So, very severe tricuspid regurgitation. So round 3, I think it's going to be higher than that, so I'm going to keep on trying. The important thing to note here is that I'm changing the angulation of my hand to match the direction of the jet, not worrying about the image. It's fine to be off axis in this situation. The priority here is getting the best alignment with the jet. Also notice I'm using continuous wave Doppler here. That's the only modality I can use for something of such high velocity. So many people use pulse wave Doppler when they're looking at the right heart. They get a tricuspid inflow trace. I'd love to know why. If you're one of those people, please tell me why. And if you're not then measuring from that at the end of your echocardiogram when your patient's gone home, maybe eliminate that from your examination, because I'm still confused as to why so many people seem to do this and then they don't take the continuous wave trace. If you're going to do one Doppler study on the right heart, make it a continuous wave Doppler trace. It can give you so much information about the pressures in your patient's right heart. I'm still lost as to what the utility of a tricuspid inflow is in the vast majority of patients that you're going to see in first opinion practice. Getting a little bit higher now, about 3.2. But remember, because it's quite severe, the velocity can underestimate the severity of the pulmonary hypertension, and also the fact that she probably has quite elevated right atrial pressures as well.
So Claudia just finished with Catherine now. What did you think of her?
I think what you've said previously was spot on, really. She clearly has a very dilated right heart. The tricuspid valve does look thickened and abnormal, but her main problem is that she has pulmonary hypertension, and we can tell that from a number of signs. So the dilated right heart, hypertrophied right heart, the way it's compressing the left ventricle, you've got that D shape and that flattened septum, and she has quite high tricuspid regurgitation velocities, not as high as you would expect with a cat with what looks like severe pulmonary hypertension, but then she's probably been living with this for a long time.
Yes.
She's probably got very high right atrial pressures, so she doesn't have a big pressure gradient, and also her tricuspid regurgitation is quite severe, isn't it? So that's also going to lead to an underestimation. So whilst we can never diagnose pulmonary hypertension for sure on echo, she has so many signs. I think you could say very high probability of pulmonary hypertension.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Catherine.
Thank you. If you want to learn more about continuous wave Doppler for tricuspid regurgitation, check out this video here. And if you'd like to see this full case walkthrough and others like it, or perhaps it has raised questions that you'd like answered, check out the links below for more information.